Hello, welcome to the Sega One Wolf Talk Show. We're talking about fucking Pokemon again because my camera fucked up and I only was able to post half of it because we ran out of memory and time. Anyway, but seriously, also, back to the question at hand. So you established in the last video that Giovanni's a sociopath, that Team Octo, Galactic, and Aqua need to get their heads certified and are certified to be insane, and it is a War of the Fly situation that Pokemon's dogfighting. Let's talk about the more obvious problem in the room. You have little kids running around with no adult supervision of all different age groups from the age of 13 to, let's say, maybe it takes 4 years to be a Pokemon trainer before you're introduced to society. So that's like, what, like, until 7, 18? That's like 5 or 4 years, and you have them unsupervised during this entire time. Well, that leads us up some interesting and horrible ideas that could happen. Especially when you have assholes like Brock running around hitting on every girl he sees, when he's clearly a goddamn pervert. I mean, he's like 16 or 17, but whatever. He's nonetheless a goddamn pervert.
A woman at her.
That too. Let's face it. I mean, and then you got some real goddamn good role models. You got goddamn Professor Oak, who's hooking up with goddamn Ash's mom all the time. You got Jesse, who's a complete, I'm pretty sure is a masochist, or just really just doesn't have any chances. He's so angry all the time.
Well, James.
Well, yeah, and then you got James, who is I'm certifiably sure, I'm like 98% sure that he's like either nuts or just really desperate to hang out with people. That's why I was with goddamn Jesse. And I'm 99.99999% sure that he plays for his own team. I'm not even, I mean, he's gay. He's goddamn queer as fuck. I don't know. I don't know. That just seems like, I don't know. But, and on top of that, he's gotta be a dumbass son of a bitch because he's goddamn, rich parents, and he won't accept the money, but he wants to go work with Team Rocket. What the fuck is wrong with that goddamn motherfucking queer? I don't think that's a negative thing. I'm just saying he happens to be gay, and he's an idiot. I'm not saying gay people are idiots. I'm just saying James is a gay idiot. That's a true fact. James is gay, and he's an idiot. Those two things do not correspond with each other. That just happens to be how it is. I'm not saying gays are idiots. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that, in this case, James is a gay idiot. And on top of that, he's also a crossdresser. Real fucking good role models, people. Real fucking good role models. We got, what's his name?
I was bet that you want to try to dress up in different costumes to get back, ask to speak to you.
Yeah, he's cross-dressing in front of kids, people. He's cross-dressing in front of kids. And then on top of that, you have the Sego gym leaders. Like, we'd already talked about Giovanni and how he's certifiably a sociopath. But there's also Lieutenant Sard, which I don't know if this is actually a lieutenant or not, but if it's a lieutenant, that might explain his PTSD or something. But he is seriously a control freak and probably a sadist or masochist. I'm guessing sadist because he seems to genuinely enjoy having his Pokemon hurt the other guy's Pokemon severely. That is a sign of a goddamn sociopath, animal abuser, and goddamn sadist. And then you have Sabrina, who's a power-mad psychic, who's so intoxicated by her own power, she doesn't give a shit about her own emotions and just kind of drew them away and snapped on their own power. And they let her be a gym leader? God damn, people, what the fuck is wrong with this goddamn? Well, yeah, probably, but goddamn. And then you have the goddamn, I forget his name, but the goddamn fire gym leader who has so fucking much of a powerful Pokemon that it was nearly incredibly rare and so powerful he had to close down his gym because no one could beat it until Ash came on and had plot armor. Because goddamn plot armor! That's another thing I got to talk about. Fuck this goddamn plot armor bullshit. Goddamn, fuck this goddamn plot armor. Goddamn. Take over.
That's in my opinion. If you look at what's the last thing we have? Look at the fact that there's one of the groups team her name, but they're from Black and White.
The one that wants to free up Pokemon. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Also, there's a theory that if you look at the one where they go back in time with Celebi.
Yeah.
So that was the founder of Team Rocket, right? And we know that the head of Team Rocket is Giovanni in present time. Obviously, that guy wouldn't have been Giovanni because Giovanni's not that old. Giovanni's maybe at least 40, if not maybe in his mid-30s. That guy was, but Professor Oak was a kid when the guy in the Celebi movie was around. Therefore, but that stands to reason that that was the father of Giovanni, or grandfather of Giovanni, making that Ash's great-grandfather that he fought. If they're actually related, I don't know. And then you have the fact that Ash died at least twice, with
3 times.
3 times apparently. God damn, get your goddamn shit together.
No, it's a racing time.
Yeah. I think you got racing time.
What, almost.
That and not to mention that they kind of they definitely, we gotta talk about Misty. Not that Misty, other Misty. Misty and Pokemon. They totally over-sexualized all the characters in Pokemon. I mean, I know it's a common, trait with anime, but...
Not to mention, some of the Pokemon they make now are furry.
We'll get to that in a minute, but... Those are 13-year-olds, dumbasses. Think before you click on whatever you're looking at on Rule 32 right now. Think about it. Think about it. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you have to do. You don't have to do it, but just think about it first. Think about it. I'm not saying stop because you already did, and you know you did, and you're now ashamed of yourself. But think about it. And then, like you said, goddamn, talk about the other first.
Look at the new Pokemon. They're mostly furry.
Goddamn furries.
I'm a furry.
Yeah, but I mean but that's a goddamn Pokemon. Goddamn it.
Oh. No, that's a fact.
And then you have Pokemon that are like, what the fuck is Ghost Pokemon? What the fuck are those things?
Pokemon.
I mean, that's self-explanatory. And then you have the goddamn Pokemon that are like, okay, so first of all, humans are omnivores. We eat plants and vegetables. But the Pokemon world, there are no animals. There's some plants, there's no animals that are not Pokemon. Therefore, it reasons the standpoint that the Pokemon universe, the people eat some of the Pokemon. Think about that, children. Yeah, huh? What do you think of that, huh? First of all, if you're a kid and you're watching this, don't let your parents sue us. Don't tell your parents at all. Don't tell your parents you ever saw this, and do not sue. First, second of all, parents, if you're suing us for this video, just think about how stupid that is for a second, and think about how stupid you are. And thirdly, parents, I'm sorry, that was kind of way out of line. And most importantly, don't sue. Fourthly, not for kids. Probably should have said that one first at the beginning. Anyway, but yeah. So don't sue her. I have more lawyers than you anyway.
Also, if you like Pokemon, check out Poketip.
Yeah, well. That's the most disturbing Pokemon thing I've seen is?
Yeah.
It's called Ash and Pikachu's Terrible Secret.
So you know what Miss Ash's mom has more than a secret? Other than Giovanni?
And now we're talking furries and section furries. We gotta talk about the one stupid theory out there that may actually be true, but it is goddamn horrifying. That Mr. Mucky Mime is Ash's father. Now, I wouldn't put that past anything in the Pokemon universe at all, especially the creators, but, I mean, no, they're actually genius.
Oh,
They have a genius
the
idea.
creator of Pokemon had crush on a dog. What the fuck, a dog? And that's why he created Pokemon.
No, he was creating.
Yes, he did. That's
No, he created pocket monsters. He was supposed to create pocket monsters, but they said that sounded stupid, so they called it Pokemon.
No, there's a story behind the owner actually being a one of the fucking dog.
Yeah, that's a myth. That was a mythos. The actual truth is that the guy is actually autistic like him and me, and has a very creative mindset and thought of an idea, and liked to collect bugs and liked to study bugs, and thought about the idea of having pocket monsters that were kind of like bugs. But unfortunately, it developed into something way out of his control, and became the Pokemon universe we know today, because greedy suits somewhere up the line are assholes and ruined his idea. But whoever cares, because he's probably making millions and millions of dollars every time we deliver Pokemon, so he probably doesn't really, I don't know if he cares or not about the whole, his idea getting squandered and bit to pieces. Maybe he does, I don't know. I don't know the guy personally, I don't know. All I know is it started with a brilliant idea, is a creativity by autism, which is an actual fact. People autistic are known for their creativity and brilliance, and apparently some corporate executive douchebag decided to squander and use the idea from that person and just take over and go absolutely haywire. So way to go, corporate douchebags, ruining people's ideas, why don't you? Fuck you. Anyway, but yeah, we gotta talk about another idea, which is, what the fuck is, well, first of all, Pokemon opened the goddamn door. You know what I'm talking about. They opened the door to goddamn spin-offs, other shit, like goddamn Digimon. I don't care what you fucking say. Digimon was totally inspired by goddamn Pokemon. If you don't think that and you're committed to say that's its own separate entity, good for you, you're probably a retard. Anyway.
One object on that.
No, I mean, it's its own universe, but it is clearly inspired by the success of Pokemon.
So Digimon gets time because the damn it.
Yes, but it was the concept of it was inspired by Pokemon.
Yep.
Same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Same with Duel Monsters, but that didn't take off with it.
I'll be one more thing.
First of all, Duel Masters and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the same thing. It just one was actually the original and did a successful job, and the other one faded into obscurity. It's not your fault. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh's fault they overmatched you. It's just you ripped off a good thing and you fucking failed, Duel Masters. Fuck you. And despite your stupid movie, you fucking failed. Yu-Gi-Oh! is awesome. But Beyblade 2, that's goddamn rip off Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 and they're all inspired by the same premise. Kids with monsters using monsters to battle monsters.
No, Beyblade was Beyblade.
Well, yeah, but that's a bit different. But they're still experiencing the Beyblade, so it's
they multiplied Pop, the Valley Card. The original one was sharpened bladed.
Yep. I once came up with the idea when I was little for a game called Battle Balls, but that never took off. It was gonna have like little balls on strings. You could put like different like shells on them that had like either spikes or weapons. And they you just like swirl them around to get the reels, and they would knock the armor off, and if you knock the armor completely off, you won. Of course, there'd be power-ups and cheats and stuff so to make money off of it, but yeah. Unfortunately, I called it Battle Balls, and no one seemed to want to buy it. Goddamn, I was like 10 years old. I didn't know what they got it for, sorry.
I jumped off to it, right?
I could have done kind of thing else. I would under War Spheres. Battle Sphere. Attack Sphere. That sounds better. I like that one. Attack Sphere. If anyone hears this and takes that fucking idea, I'll rip your battle balls off. That's a goddamn promise.
Promise.
Anyway, in short, if you watch my video on this one, you will conclude that Pokemon had become a complete and utter clusterfuck of bullshit. Stay tuned next time when we discuss in depth everything wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! And why it's an awesome show, but has some severe downsides to it. And it's also a complete clusterfuck.
Oh,
One of the main reason for this being a little shit named Kaiba.
The biggest thing in anime.
The biggest thing in anime. And that's actually, we're not making that up. WatchMojo.com, a biggest douche in an anime episode. They certifiably concluded that Seto Kaiba is the biggest dick in anime and biggest douche in anime of all time. It has actually been proven. The second biggest douche belongs to Pokemon. Pokemon's very own Gary motherfucking Oak. What a goddamn asshole that was. And I'm not even beginning to go what's wrong with that character. I'm just gonna say tell him to fuck off. Now, everyone audience, have a nice night. Enjoy the new year. And fuck yourselves off. And if you're goddamn watching Pokemon, you better think about this shit. Till then, I'm Psychotech.
Psycho Wolf.
Your line was I'm Psycho Wolf.
I'm Psycho Wolf.
And this has been the Psycho and Wolf Talk Show. So, yeah, to quote a very famous and honestly awesome movie and person, go fuck yourself, San Diego.